and welcome to this season's second edition of the Jupiler Pro League International Highlights magazine. On game day 2, Union hosted Charleroi, Anderlecht traveled to Cercle, and so did Mechelen to Oostende. OHL welcomed Westerlo, while Sint-Truiden took a trip to Ghent. Genk hosted Standard in this weekend's stopper. Brugge went to play in Eupen. Seraing, Kortrijk, and Antwerp Zulte Waregem rounded up this weekend's games. Stay put, all the highlights from game day 2 are coming to you.
Friday night football from the Belgian Pro League, and it's the sensations of last season with their first home game of this season. From the Joseph Marian, it's Union Saint-Gilloise against Sporting Charleroi. Cross was good. Header even better, fine save by Coffey. I think Neukamp was up there, but there's been an injury immediately, and Nicolas Laforge will call a halt to it. Good pressure from Union. This is a lot like them from last season. Zurari came from Lommel a year ago. It was fantastic. Cross from Nkuba. Deep, brilliant! And what a strike by KMB, well saved by Maurice. 18 clean sheets last season. And denying KMB this time. A brilliant first-time strike for the Belgian international, who was heading in too. No doubt about that. Great cross. And here's Burgess. It's a good ball forward. Van Zeer to cut inside. And he has support. Didn't take it. Lapuzat. He did Dingra right alongside. Here's Tiuma. Little bit of room for Leinen. Beyond Tiuma, Dingra might be perfect for him. Coffey got the ball. Timed it perfectly. He had to. Wasn't meant really for a Dingra. That's a brilliant piece of goalkeeping. Tiuma with the corner again for Union. They've earned a huge amount so far. Burgess was up there. So much pressure being put on by Union in the first half. Marco Ilamaritro with a chance to lunge forward again. International colleague with Madagascar of Lapuzat. Here's Van Zeer. It's opening up well. Coffey behind it. Van Zeer not enough so. KMB. It's not a bad little chip, and Zurari's in a good position too. Ilamaritro! Great try! Wonderful save by Maurice. Beautiful effort. Picked it out really well, and Maurice following it up superbly to push over for the corner. Good little poke forward by Ross Sykes. Van Zeer, Sykes, goal! Ross Sykes gets his first goal in Belgian football. No need to ask who he is or where he's come from. That's the perfect introduction. And Union lead their first home goal of the season. Right now there's a big Casper Nielsen-shaped hole just outside the area, but it's been well won back by Tiuma. Nice tenacity. Lapuzat went for it. Good save, Coffey. Right on target from Loic Lapuzat. Does Tiuma fancy a go? He does. Oh, beautiful, lovely save, Coffey. Union are getting closer to a clincher. Tremendous free kick, fine stop onto the crossbar. Nice swing on, absolutely gorgeous. Coffey got a firm hand behind it. It's another corner. But what a hit by Tiuma. The break potentially on, good advantage played. Here comes Francois. Ziani in a good position as well. Ilya Ziani! Coffey pushing it away. It's a corner. And Union Saint-Gilloise win their first home game of the season. They go top. And when they did that for the first time last campaign, they stayed top for 200 days. Ross Sykes has scored the goal to put Union Saint-Gilloise top of the table. How do Union do it? Mark Cook has made the journey as well to the Jan Breidel for Cercle Brugge against Anderlecht. 2-0 results for both last week. Anderlecht winning, Cercle losing. Van Brugge tried to get it away long and fast immediately for Sebastiano Esposito, the new signing on loan from Inter Milan. This is Olivier Deman. Lovely ball across. It's opened up for Ueda. Pulled it across goal. The man who's currently top scorer in the J-League, still having come from Kashima Antlers, made his debut last week, the Japan international. And will always be remembered around these parts and beyond. And that's brilliantly robbed. Must be Wader. Goal. But whistled up by Jan Botterberg. Well, that's one for VAR, definitely. Called as a foul. Looked to be on Delcroix. Anderlecht might just have gotten away with one there. I don't think that's a foul. It was won by Hotic. It's put in by Wader. Ball's in the net. Can't see any justification for that being ruled out. But ruled out it will remain. Hotic, well hit. Good save by Van Brugge. And Anderlecht almost punished for the foul, just on the edge of the area. Curled it over the wall, just edging in. A reminder that generally in these situations we don't get to see the replay. I can only imagine this is for a nudge as the free kick has been taken, so for a potential red card as opposed to a potential penalty. It's a red card. This is the incident. An elbow into the chest, and Anderlecht are down to 10 men. Ishak Abdul Rashak had picked up the first yellow card of the game after only 6 minutes. Red card came out immediately. Elbow into the body. It is a straight red card, and Abdul Rashak has gone in only his second game since coming from Swedish football, from Norrköping. Header down was inviting, and it's off the line to deny Olivier Deman. Treble trying to rally them. He saw there was danger instantly, and he squeezed it off the line. Van Brugge got an important touch too. 0-0 at half-time. Cercle Brugge will feel they should be in front. It's a brilliant ball forward. Met Leonardo Lopez, who just got in ahead of Darland. I'm not sure if Darland would have reached it himself, frankly. Tremendous long free kick by Hotic. Cercle putting everything into this. Here's Treble. He's the sort of player who, if something is to be dug out for Anderlecht today, it'll come through him. Christian Arnstad's going to come on for Anderlecht shortly as well. As played forward by De Baast. Now here's Rahman. Good ball across. Somehow it's off the crossbar. Well, it's taken 53 minutes. Finally a chance, and Rahman popping up front. Pull the ball across. Diving header of some danger from Francis Amusu, and somehow it bounced up onto the bar. Amuzu, openings down the left, he's teed it up brilliantly for Fabio Silva. Good break forward by Luis Torres. Great return. Here's Deman. They've got plenty up. It's still Deman. So unselfish. 1-0. It's Luis Torres. And Cercle Brugge have their just desserts. Deman brought it up first. Combined with Torres, who wanted it back, got into position quickly, slipped a pass from Brugge. Wader was on the far side, but Deman kept going. He slipped past the pass brilliantly, and that was the moment that made the goal. Didn't need to touch it, let the ball roll through. For the first time in 80 years, Cercle Brugge beat Anderlecht back-to-back. They can forget about the opening day defeat now. Anderlecht can't forget about their opening day victory. They've been turned over by Cercle Brugge again. One of those games that always provides a red letter day, frankly, in Belgium. Racing Genk against Standard Liège. Big opening suddenly for Paintsill. Chance for another cross and in the near post. And it's there by Cyril Dessers. 2 goals in his first 2 games of the season. And the longer Genk can hold on to him, the better. Standard have had the bulk of the ball so far, but not really been able to do much with it. And it's Genk who hold the lead, importantly, and it's a great ball forward for Paintsill down the right. Aynan found him perfectly. Alcanus, great ball across, Trésor. And still Trésor, and it's 2. Dessers had got in the way of the original shot, but nobody second time around. And Bodar was left completely exposed. What a start for Racing Genk. It's Samala with the free kick. Just too high. And Genk are really turning it on. Alcanus forward. Here's Paintsill. Good ball in towards the middle for Aynan, who's got a chance of a shot for a third. It just sat up right for him. It's a good break forward by Dragos. Tremendous finish. Standard's top scorer last season has them back in the game. A top corner job from Denis Dragos. Started from the edge of the area. Brought forward well by Raskan. A superb ball over the top, and it just fell well for Dragos. Edge of the area. Lukumi was committed. Terrific ball over the top. Great placement. Straight to the feet. And what a finish. But wait, here come Genk again. Surely not. Off the post. Claims of handball. And it's given. Penalty for Genk. Seconds after conceding. What a crazy, bonkers game. Well, so much happening here early on. And yes, it came off the hand, no doubt about it, of Gilles Duval, and you remember those are the circumstances. Amon elbowing the ball away last week, where the referees commission said it should have been a penalty. It is now, and it's a yellow card for Gilles Duval. Cyril Dessers. Saved by Bodar. Not a strong penalty, and Bodar guessed right. But wait, did he move too early? Might just have done, and possibly some encroachment as well. When the kick's taken, he's off the line. And that will be a retake. Dessers' last penalty tame. Is he tempted to go stronger this time? Is he tempted to go the same side? And what does Bodar do? Cyril Dessers. Better this time. 3 goals in 2 games since his return to Genk. And the longer he's here, the better for them. So confident, right down the middle. Bodar felt that Dessers would commit to the same side again, but he changed his outlook. It's Genk who lead standard 3-1 at half-time. Dessers with 2. Good delivery, and Bodar's rescued them again. Tremendous header by Carlos Cuesta. He was up there, and Alcanus was there as well, and it's Alcanus who got the touch, and almost a goal in his first start. Not all of Standard's stats in the game have been bad, but the most important one is that almost helped. Brilliant effort from long range. Alexander Bolivic having a go, and that might just be a corner. Came all the way across again. They're claiming handball. Ducen's effort. Obviously, VAR will have a look. Genk are coming away with it. And coming through is the new signing, Nicola Castro, wearing Bengonda's number. Brilliant ball. Preciado to wrap it up. Off the post. Extraordinary. It's a brilliant charge forward. Nice ball by Castro. Preciado in. Lifted over Bodar. Just couldn't turn it away. You might say there was no motion to bring the arm away, and the ball did get trapped there. And it's a great chance that hits the post again. They've hit both uprights in 10 minutes, that from Munoz. And they could be well clear by now. It's been a tremendous win for Racing Genk. They've beaten Ronnie Tyler's Standard Liège by 3-1. And with those 2 that hit the post late on, it could have been more. It could have been a lot more.
Oostende and Mechelen lost their maiden game of the season and were hoping to get their first points. The ambition of these 2 teams still need to be determined. Cook looks a little nervous in these first minutes of the game. He gets out of his goal on this deep ball for Batsnor, but then changes his mind and steps back. Always a dangerous idea for a goalkeeper, but he eventually manages to save the shot with his foot. A little more than a quarter of an hour played and Oostende take the lead. Atanga wins his duel against Cook, but there's a doubt about an offside position. The VAR will check. And the goal is valid. It's 1-0. Two minutes before the break, Mechelen defense gets trapped again. Same action as for the first goal. Batsner for Atanga. And it's 2-0. Lesson not learned by the visiting defense, obviously. But Mechelen will get a hand from Lady Luck. Albanese wants to stop Storm, but takes the player's ankle instead of the ball. The ref is called by VAR, and after seeing the images decides to send Albanese off. Oostende will play with 10 men for the rest of the game. Mechelen is of course more present now, and after 74 minutes on a corner kick, the ball is with Storm, but ends up with Per, who can score and makes it 2-1. Four minutes before the end, Mechelen will have the opportunity to even the score, but the young Hernandez, who was playing his very first game, cannot place the ball properly, and Hubert saves easily. The win is finally for Oostende, who get their first win and points. Mechelen are already under a bit of pressure for next week's game. Westerlo knew success for their comeback in the elite and had to confirm on OHL's ground. The players from Leuven also started their season with a win and wanted to confirm in front of their home crowd. And OHL hit first. Neustader loses the ball in his own half. Martens is there to steal it and takes a shot. First warning for Sinan Bolat. One minute later, Tamari volleys the cross from Patrice. Bolat counters, but Torkensson is there for the rebound and makes it 1-0. Westerlo don't give up. 9 minutes later, Dassy gets an opportunity for the equalizer, but his shot hits the bar. Three minutes later, OHL confirmed they control the game. A corner kick and cross by Olschozer. Patrice tries a back heel, but Bolat is on the ball. A few minutes before the break, Westerlo get another chance. Great cross from Dassy. And Vassen unfortunately finds the side net. "11 minutes after the break, great solo work by Msingi. His shot goes just aside, but Bolat appeared to be there too. Msingi again at the end of a deep pass. Perdikidze tries to stop him and ends up blocking the ball with his hands. The ref doesn't hesitate and shows the red card to the player. The VAR will confirm his decision. It's a penalty kick. The penalty is for Olschozer, and it's a cold-blooded 2-0. OHL are one of the only two teams to have won his first two games. Westerlo got a reality check. Gent have new ambitions for this new season, and the first step is to get a better start than last year. They started with a draw and therefore had to get the win at home against Sint-Truiden. And it starts well for the locals. A smart steal from Kums sends Kuipers to a one-on-one with Schmidt. A clinical finish from the striker, who makes it 1-0. Gent keeps on going. Tissoudali from the limit of the box tries to place the ball, but the shot is not good enough and Schmidt can get it. It's all for Gent in these first minutes. Tissoudali finds himself free in the box and chooses to pass it back to Castro Montes, who misses the target. Gent again, a perfect long pass from Okume towards Lemajic. A great jump to head the ball in. Schmidt is out of the picture, but the bar maintains Sint-Truiden alive. Sint-Truiden wake up in the last 15 minutes. Here it's Ayashi who's face to face with Roof. But the goalkeeper has the last word. But 5 minutes later, the same Davy Roof misses his intervention on the corner kick and Ayashi has the whole goal to himself. He says thank you and scores the equalizer, 1-0. Roof will redeem himself 3 minutes later on this try from Koita. This time he saves it. One all, not a bad result in itself for Sint-Truiden, but Gent, with only 2 points in 2 games, is already close to a bad start. Brugge was a clear favorite in this game in Eupen, but sometimes the underdog can bite, and the champions learned this lesson the hard way this Sunday. Hard and very fast, 1 minute in the game, Ensoki lets Magnier escape his sight, and the former youngster from Club Brugge scores a header point blank. Mignolet is helpless, 1-0. But 5 minutes later, Brugge gets a corner kick and Nourdin misses the ball in his duel with Hendry. Jutgla places his header in and scores the first goal of his career in Belgian competition, 1-0. Eupen is really impressive, as much as Brugge is unrecognizable. A nice combination and Nuhu can serve Deom. Deom shoots, but Mignolet saves. One minute later, Eupen is taking a walk in the park or in Brugge's box, if you prefer. Privliak gets the ball and scores to make it 2-1 after 19 minutes. Eupen are dominating the game and the second half is more of the same. But after 68 minutes they get held down. Nuhu can control the ball. Mbamba starts a counter-attack for Brugge and Magnier stops him. It's a second yellow card and right to the shower it is for Magnier. But the numerical advantage won't be used by Brugge. 3 minutes before the end, Davidson with a deep pass to Charles Cook. He gets in the box. He's blocked. The ball comes to Peters, who shoots. Another great save from Mignolet, and Offerman can't score on the rebound. A well-deserved win for Eupen, and it could have been worse for Club Brugge. The champions had an off day. Seraing and Kortrijk also missed their debut by losing their maiden game, so at home Seraing had to get a win to dissolve the shadow of last year looming over the Perret Stadium. And after 19 minutes, Seraing get a golden opportunity. Elisor kind of trips and hits De Soleil leg. His claim for a penalty awards him a yellow card, but the VAR grants the penalty. Elisor wants to take justice in his own hands and shoots it, but Illich saves. 7 minutes later, another helping hand for Seraing. Ben Shaib goes full force on Sissoko and gets a straight red card. Kortrijk must now play more than an hour with one man down. Ten minutes after the break, Chibois decides to launch a screamer some 35 meters from the goal, but Illich saves it. But 3 minutes later, against all odds, Kortrijk take the lead, a lack of concentration in Seraing defense, and the ball is snatched by Watanabe, who puts it in, 0-1. Seraing keep on pushing. Here it's Conceição who shoots on De Soleil, and Chibois who tries again, but Illich is still in the way. One minute later, a good cross from Sissoko finds nobody and ends up against the frame. A lucky one for Illich. 4 minutes before the end, Mbayo cheats the local defense, and Chibois holds him down. As last man, he gets a logical red card. On the free kick, a nice dummy. De Soleil scores, but he's offside, so no goal. An unexpected win for Kortrijk and another disappointment for Seraing, who still have no points. Antwerp and Zulte Waregem won their opening game and therefore had the opportunity to jump in the lead of the competition with OHL. Home advantage for Antwerp, who have also done well on the recruitment side during the summer. But it's the visitors who throw the first punch on a corner kick. Vossen is left alone in the 16. He heads it in. Oh, it's on the bar. No luck for Zulte. Antwerp react 4 minutes later with a double chance. First, Balikwissa's shot is punched away by Bossut, who also parries the second try from Miyoshi. One minute before the break, a good offensive move from Zulte Waregem. Sangare forces Butes to a good save. It's the second half and Zulte Waregem is on the move again. Alderweireld deflects and Dompe can strike, but no success. One minute later, Antwerp find the breach. A nice combination between Vines and Fry finishes with Balikwisha. Balikwisha puts it in. It's a well-deserved 1-0 for Antwerp. "15 minutes before the end, the visitors lose hope of coming back as Miroshi gets his second yellow card and he's sent off. It's a win for Antwerp, which puts the team in a position of co-leader alongside OHL. And here are all the results for game day 2. Union won against Charleroi and so did Cercle against Anderlecht. Mechelen lost in Oostende just as Westerlo did in Leuven. STVV got a draw in Ghent. On Sunday, Genk won the topper at home against Standard and Eupen beat Club Brugge. Win away for Kortrijk and at home for Antwerp. In the standings, only 2 teams managed to win their first 2 games, OHL and Antwerp, who lead the competition. No points yet for Seraing and Mechelen, and only 1 for Standard. Thanks for watching. See you next week for Game Day 3 of the Jupiler Pro League.